Good morning, good morning. I'm on. Okie dokie, let's wait for everyone to jump in. I'll move this mat. And I have lowered down my standing desk a bit for this. Alright team, do you teach? Plans to go live. I'm live. Here we are. Good morning, gang. So, we are going to do a little bit, hello, thank you for the lovely hearts, thank you. This came up in my instructor WhatsApp group yesterday, hello, about seated classes. And I know so many of you teach seated classes, and there's so little in the way of continuing education and ideas around seated. So let me know in the comments if you teach seated, and it doesn't have to be really slow and for the very elderly. But so many people have mobility problems, coming back from injuries, and you can still deliver quite a substantial workout seated. You can use weights, bands, you can do lots of mobility exercises. For those of you who are working online, you can create a whole library of workouts that are seated that people can do when they're at work at their desk. So let me know in the comments if you do teach any kind of seated, and if you're seated now, join in with me. Just going to look at a few different arm lines and ideas that potentially you could use if you're teaching, and I'm going to just share this and give you a few ideas. Here we go, let me put that back on. Yeah, good morning. It's so true, you are so true. There's very little. Now I've chosen some music this morning that's a little bit faster paced. You might want to go a bit slower than that, but just to give you a few ideas. So especially if you teach a mixed, good morning Lindsay. Lovely to see you, thank you. This would probably be a bit pacey for that Parkinson's class, but a few ideas. So let's go through just some simple lower body exercises first. Again, you could slow this down. So we could do pretty much anything, any simple leg pattern that you do standing, you could do on the floor. So you could do lateral movements with your side bends. Again, you could slow this down just here to give you some ideas. You could bring your heels forward and then mix those moves up, forward and side. So you can get a little mental cognition here. There you go. What about 4 on the right? Good morning, join me. 4 on the left. So again, getting some coordination in, and then singles, heel tap. So some ideas there, and then singles to the side. Okay, now think about forward side together and a clap. 1, 2, 3 and clap. So think about all the different leg patterns that you could do, and you could be doing this standing as well. Let me know what you think. If this is helpful for you, I will do more. And again, forward, side, back. And then of course you can march. So the question came up that the particular participant, the lady, can't do any lower body. So this is just to give you some ideas for your lower body. You could do single knee lifts, like so. And again, put in 1, 2, 3 knee. So you make little counts. So you'll go 1, 2, 3 and knee. Again, and welcome to all my YouTubers. Good morning, YouTube. 1, 2, 3 knee. So just a few ideas, different patterns. Okay, focusing on arm lines. So of course you've got your reaches and out to the side. Then again, like to put some combinations together. So we could do a single, double. So this is your armography, yeah? And again, single, and then double, and then 4 to the side. Now your right arm up and out. So it goes lift and out change. Both together. Again, great for brain health. Do it again, right arm and left arm. And then both together. Can we put the arms and the legs together? What about 4 taps? 4, 3, and then 4 to the front. 3, forward and side. Good morning. 1 more forward and side. Good. Forward, side and clap. 1, 2, 3 and clap. And again, that's it. Simple. 1, 2, 3 knee. 1, 2, 3 knee. And again, these are just ideas that can stimulate single knees for 4, 3, 2 and 1. 1, 2, 3 knee. Last one. And then stay with a march. Now, if you can't move the legs, you could still use your arm action as a march. And then add your arms. Here, single, single, double. Take it out to the side. Right arm up and out. Lift, center out, change. And then both together. There. Now what about a reach across? Good morning, Richard. Reach over. So you're just shifting your weight in the chair with a reach and then across. So one. So again, these are all moves that we could do standing. So you could do an assisted session. Very popular now with these assisted, where it's part standing, part seated. So it's like a bit of a hybrid. And then across the body, reach it over. And again up. Now all my mobility exercises for the upper body, you could do these on the chair. So it's hands, flex, lift and open. What's going on? I know, it's something different. Somebody asked me about seated work, Richard, and I know so many teachers teach seated, and it's just nice to put a few different ideas together. You know, just a little bit of fresh, because there's so little out there. Seated. Now I want you to hold it and just focus on shoulder mobility. Now again, I can't reiterate enough, I'm moving through this quite quick just to give you a few ideas. Now all the halo moves that we do, you can do your halo seated. There you go. So it's not just for, as I say, it's not just for anybody that's quite frail or elderly. There's so many people that have injuries and want to get into fitness, and it's a great, if you're teaching online, this is a whole business. It could be a whole membership, a whole subscription. One more. Let's go. Take it across the body and push back. Because again, so few people are doing it. And then both arms forward and back. Open there. And again. So we're going to put that combination together. So we have a single and a double. Good morning. If you're a seated teacher, let me know in the comments, or if you'd like to be. Up and out again, lots of opportunities. Both together. Good, one more. Now reach across, reach, two. Reach up and over, lift. And again, all the way across, three. And again, just reach. So Claire, for your lady, she could be using her arms, pumping her arms. And again, when someone has had an injury or is going through treatment for illness and they can attend a group fitness class, it's so positive for mental health. So positive. So now take the arms up and out, breathe in and out, and then pump. I just think simple combinations. Here we go. Just came back from doing a 7K. Oh, Kathy, this is not your... This is not your style, is it? This is a bit easy for you. Super fit Kathy. One. But again, so I get messages, especially on YouTube, from people that say, will you do more fitness stuff? Here we go. I've got an injury, I've done this, I've done that. What can I do? Four. So let's put those arms together. Here we go. Single. Again, and this is like 130 BPM. You might want to go slower, but just to try and fit as much in as I can in like 8 minutes. Reach up and out. Just be creative. Both arms up. Get the joints moving, and then hands. So hands, flex, lift, open. Hands together. What kind of BPM would you use, Lindsay? Probably slower than this, I'm sure, for Parkinson's. And then just for shoulders. Good, two more, and then all the way, hold it. You could do some lateral flexion, left and right. There. So great thoracic mobility, arms out, roll forward and open. There you go. Lovely, one more. Let's do one more arm line, all the way over, my favourite arm line. All the way over, cross, and down. One arm over, the other arm. Good, both together, cross it over, and then you could finish just with some marching. There you go, just a few little ideas. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Would you like to do this? I think this is a great idea to do it as a membership. If you're in, half the page, If you're in my supporter group, we've been talking about memberships. creating membership programs online and how successful they can be, subscription. And it's always about going for the white space. There's so few, I would bet there's probably none seated fitness memberships online. Maybe there is. I'd have to do some research. But just think, such a big market, so many people that are limited with mobility for lots of different reasons. So it's definitely worth a thought. If you're looking to create more of an online business, these are the things to look out for. There's step, there's HIIT and high energy, bucket loads. This kind of thing, limited. And yet it's the comments that I know I get on YouTube all the time. Beginner stuff, basic, starting from scratch. Maybe, that could be a whole business on its own. Alright, I hope that inspired you. I've put my Sit Fitness course on offer today, so it all kind of tied in. So if you want the details of the Sit Fitness course, just drop me a message or put a comment here. I'll set you up with the link, and you can get the full workshop that Kelly and I did that goes through how to construct a Sit Fitness class, course, marketing, business opportunities, and the whole thing. Alright guys, thank you. I think that's the first time I've done that on a Facebook Live. Let me know what you think. Oh, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hey Lisa. Hi Caroline. Good afternoon. Shirley, you must be in Australia. It's good afternoon. Yeah, of course you can have the details. And anybody else, just pop it in and I'll be back. Oh, thanks Lindsay. Thank you everybody. And I'll talk to you all later.